Hey gang, I'm Mr. Phil. Today we are talking about photography and photography instruction. 2024 is the year that I have decided to get back into doing both at a very high level. I want to do more photo taking and more photo teaching. And what does that mean going forward? It means that Mondays are going to be dedicated towards all things photography. You can book a photo session with me and have your photos taken. You can book private lessons with me and study one-on-one about photography and camera topics of your choosing. Or even if you want to join one of my new group classes on a Monday night, those are all options. Now, I have 3 tiers of what I'm going to be doing. One is going to be camera work. Let's talk about that first. You all know that I love taking portraits of people, both indoors on the photo wall and also outdoors to do these kinds of scenic atmospheric portraits. Those kinds of photo shoots will be available to you starting at $65 per session. That is my old price, and I had a lot of good luck with it many years ago. Before I went to beauty school, I was doing $65 super sessions. I really like those. I had a lot of fun doing them, and it's time we bring back the $65 super session. And while we're talking about super sessions, again, those could be used for the gray wall for a portrait, something for a business profile, a networking profile, LinkedIn, those sorts of things. The gray wall is great. But at the same time, the gray wall is also great for hairstylists and makeup artists capturing their work on the client with no distractions, no clashing, but the gray wall to emphasize your work. These are just a few ideas you can use the gray portrait wall for. It doesn't just have to be for business headshots. Another application that we can use a super session for out in the world perhaps is nowadays social media profiles, dating profiles, those sorts of profiles where you need a catalog of photos taken of you. You might not want to have them all being selfies with your phone out here capturing the same angles. So that's a great place to bring me in to capture a group of photos in a location of you being yourself for these kinds of profiles. Then of course there are other different packages, and you can see this all on the website, but the core piece of picture taking is I'm going to try to capture you doing what it is that you do best, and that is being yourself. I have tiers available for photo taking where I might come to your workshop and photograph you doing hair, you giving someone a tattoo, you performing Reiki. But whatever it is, it's you in your workplace, you in your environment, you in your shop, your creative space, creating or being a crafter. That's another package that I'm going to price somewhere around $175 if you want me to travel to you to capture you doing what it is that you do. And to that point, we're also going to start building in introduction videos. This is something new, and as you're watching this video, I'm on the gray wall doing this little talk about what I do with photography. But imagine something that you have to offer to the world in a 1 to 3 minute video. Some information about a service you provide or a product you provide, telling a story, something that means something to you, trying to connect with people in a greater way. The introduction video is something that I've created recently, and I'm super excited to start that with you, capturing your stories, your ideas, your products, your services, more about who you are. Those video packages will be on the gray wall, lit professionally, done with the audio so that way you're clear and you don't get all the background noise of trying to do it at home on your phone. That introduction video, that package gives you up to 3 minute fully edited video for $200. Next, our photography instruction. It's no secret that for many years I taught locally, doing roughly 12 to 20 private one-on-one lessons a week for years. We talked about your camera settings, lenses, different flashes, lights, different accessories, different types of photography, genres, methodology, theories, all of these things on making you the photographer that you want to be. I'm back to doing that. And we could book as many lessons as you would like on the individual one-to-one basis for starting price, again, $65. And if you wanted to buy a 4-pack of lessons that you can use at any time once you buy them, that will save you 15%, bringing it down to about $220 for that package of 4 lessons. I save you some money there. These kinds of lessons are great because it really can hone in on the topics that you want to learn about your camera, about your photo taking skills, maybe pick up a new type of photography, or maybe you bought a brand new lens that you're unsure about the applications to, or maybe you want to get into studio lighting or outdoor lighting for events. These are all things that we can cover, but as well we can cover learning how to use your smartphone camera. These cameras are super powerful, and this kind of application here has a lot of buttons, features, and how do we learn to use them? What do we do with all these features? I will also include smartphone photography and video taking inside of the private one-to-one lesson program. Those you can book online. I have my new website set up so you can book photo shoots, photo lessons, and lastly, Chapter 3 is group classes. Group classes, those have been absent from my life now for a few years. And once again, in another life, you might recognize me as teaching 2 to 3 group classes per week in front of 20 to 30 to maybe sometimes 40 different people in one class. I found a brand new location where we could host lessons, where we could host group classes. And I want to introduce you to Brantford Co-working. That's going to be my new classroom for all your photographic needs, for lessons and for group classes, photo events, photo meet and greets. We're going to be in Brantford at Brantford Co-working. It's a beautiful space, open since November, where they offer a flexible space of different sizes, different size conference rooms. They have a big event studio, and you'll see it all throughout the course of this year as I'm going to be building a lot of projects from Brantford Co-working. With that, my first ever group class at Brantford Co-working is slated for Monday night, March 11th from 7 to 9 p.m., where I'm launching my first ever class there called Beginner DSLR and Mirrorless Camera. This is an introduction to getting you into that camera's settings, buttons, focusing modes, different types of exposure and picture taking modes, automatic modes, scene modes. We talk a little bit about what makes a photo a photo. We talk about how to get you from a camera you're unfamiliar with to a camera you're comfortable with and you want to learn how to use. Beginning DSLR and Mirrorless Camera is on the brand new meetup page. Reservations start on Monday, February 26th. You can click on the meetup link, join the group, register for Beginning DSLR and Mirrorless Camera. That's $30 per person. And from there, once you join the meetup group, you'll be able to see all the classes I'm offering throughout the next few months this year. While we're talking about scheduling, this is really cool because on my booking website, you'll see dates available that I can do photo shoots where I can teach. So if those time slots work well for you, all you have to do is click on the type of session you want, book the time, automatic online booking for your photo shoots and your private lessons. Now, if there is a time and date that works better for you that you don't see on the website, feel free to text me or message me. We'll schedule that personally for you. And if you want to keep in touch about the group classes I'm offering, that's where the meetup link is great because you'll see them as I post them. You'll see the dates the RSVP is open, and you'll see the closing date of the RSVP, and you'll also see the time, place, and day of the class itself and what to expect. Between those two links, there are plenty of opportunities for me to photograph you and for you to learn from me. I am really excited to be back into the photography world again. It has been too long. I've missed you all, and here's to building a brand new Hovey photo community between me and all of you. this is going to be a great year. So I look forward to seeing you come down for a photo shoot. I look forward to hearing all your ideas, seeing you in lessons, and seeing you in classes. As always, thanks for watching. This is Mr. Phil, signing off.